where I'm going. turn your keyboard. Lunchtime?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rachel.
here. Organized better. All the clothes and everything.
Sean James here. Welcome back to the cabin. Well, this is it. My wife has finally joined me. It's the first week of 2020, first week of the decade, and we're settled in. Been here for just about a week now, and yeah, it's going well so far. It's been a bit of an adjustment, but and a few things that I was kind of taking for granted being here alone. I had to change a little bit, but yeah, my wife is settled in and things are going extremely well. The weather's been crazy this week. It was minus 33 with the wind chill a couple nights ago. Minus 25, I think it was, Celsius, without wind, but it was windy. So the heat kind of gets blown away by the wind. And above zero today, above freezing, even though it was like minus 33 with the wind chill the night before last. So today we're actually collecting rainwater from the roofs because we're going to be doing laundry tomorrow in that new laundry tub that I just moved into the sauna, or that we moved into the sauna. So that's one of the things that we're dealing with already with my wife here, is water. So a lot more demand for water, of course, more than one person, and probably more than double actually, because of additional cleaning and stuff, especially full laundry. So that's going to be interesting. One of the things we learned this year is how to manage the water. The other thing is keeping the cabin at the right temperature for the two of us. So my wife is okay with cool temperatures as well, especially because it's easy to dress for it in the winter, put a little bit more clothing. What we're finding is it's challenging to balance the cooking with the heating requirements in the cabin exactly. So where you want a hot fire to get cooking on that wood stove, that tends to raise the temperature inside the cabin, which is fine during the evening period, but when we go to bed it gets too warm. So the loft area got that new window in there for ventilation. That's working very well, but what happens is when the cabin's really hot, the air that acts like a chimney, the air comes up, goes out through that window, so we don't get any cold air coming in it until the fire dies right down halfway through the night. Then you'll get a bit of a cool breeze coming in. So even at minus 33 with the wind chill 2 nights ago, it was very comfortable in the cabin once the fire died down in the loft, and that it was just ideal for sleeping conditions. So these are the things we're going to be working out over the next several weeks to get everything perfected, but we've already made progress on both those fronts. Next week we'll probably do laundry, I'm guessing once a week, probably. Well, obviously on the same day as bath day, because we get the sauna heated up, and then we'll probably shower or bathe in there probably once every 2 or 3 days, and just sponge bathe between those times. So really, it's really just about washing hair in the sauna and enjoying the heat of the sauna itself on those days where we do full wash, and then the other days it's just sponge bathing. Anyway, those are the fun things I'm working out now that there's 2 of us here. It was a lot different with just myself. I was a lot more casual about all of the things like cleaning, what else, keeping the temperature perfect in the cabin and stuff like that. So that's the excitement, that's the challenge for this year. I'm really looking forward to it. So thanks for tuning into this video, though. It is the first one in 2020 and the first one of the decade. And the last decade, from 2010 to 2019, a very tumultuous period in my life. Went from losing my business at the end of 2010 and losing pretty well everything, and going $750,000 in personal debt on top of that business debt because of the way we had personal assets connected to the business. And then to come back from that and be at this point in my life, a thrilling period, but very stressful period. And I'm happy to say that the end of this decade, last decade, turned out I found myself in exactly the position that I wanted to be in. And now with my wife joining me, I couldn't be happier. I mean, it really is living the dream, to live in a log cabin in the wilderness with a beautiful woman and a great dog and two great kids that have gone off and started their adult lives and on the right foot. Just perfect period. So, you know, ironically, being born in 1970, decades line up. So my 40s were in the 2000 teens, and now 2020 to 30, I'll be 50, in my 50s, turning 50 this April, 2020. So should be interesting as well. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be the best decade of my life, and just looking forward to really exploring this lifestyle further and deeper, and just making the most of it and enjoying this period of my life. I want to talk a little bit more about that on the other channel, just about the things that I've gone through and the changes and how I've come to this position right now. Like, for example, 3 years ago when I started the cabin, or came up with the idea of building a cabin, I had no idea that I was actually going to be living in it, and especially living in it with my wife. So very thankful for that, but also reflective. I want to reflect back on how that happened and why it's important to keep moving forward and taking steps in any direction, even if you don't know what direction it is, rather than just staying stationary. Anyway, like I said, I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing to the channel, and exciting things coming up, some new structures and new things that I'm going to be doing with our life here. So, and with my wife here, who knows what she's going to bring to the channel as well. So I appreciate it, and you know, hopefully you'll subscribe and follow along. And either way, I look forward to seeing you at the cabin next time. So take care and have a great week.